Here's the finished results. It's breakfast. Potatoes with mayo and ketchup on it, and then scrambled eggs with cheese. Today was just a relaxing, chilled day. It was raining pretty much all day. I mean, y'all can still hear it, I could imagine. And when I was cooking, it's so peaceful. I love when it rains. Here, have some of these potatoes. They're really, really good. Nice and crunchy with pepper and onion salt. And then have some of these scrambled eggs with mozzarella cheese on top. Simple dinner, but effective. So I got a story to tell you, guys. And I wasn't going to tell you guys because I was just like, not everything needs to be filmed. Not everything. You don't have to tell everything. But I was thinking, I do. This is my journey. You know, these are the things that I've experienced during my journey. And it was a good experience. So remember when I had to stay in my car last week for the 5 days that I stayed in my car? I got the knock on day 3 by police officers, by a cop. It was 2 of them, but 1 of them did the knocking. So before I tell you the story, just take a look at this footage right here. And then after the footage, I will tell you the story. So take a look. A police officer just came and knocked on my window while I'm still in my car, just to make sure that I was okay. That cop in the car right there just says that he drives around different lots and stuff. He says I'm not in trouble. It's completely fine that I can stay here. He just wants to check on other people because there are people that are, you know, homeless. Well, he said unhoused. He said there are people that are unhoused that stay in their cars and need food. And he's just checking to make sure that those people have food. And make sure they're okay. So that is really nice of him to do that. That's the first time I have ever seen that. What a great cop. Very nice guy. And he's bringing that guy some food, I guess, or whoever's in their vehicle. I won't show for privacy purposes, but yeah, that's really nice of that cop to do that. So as you can see, my interaction with the cop was a really good interaction. It touched my heart to know that there are cops out there that care about people that live in their vehicles. So let me tell you a story. I was sleeping. It was about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. And I heard banging on my window. And I woke up and it was a bright light. And I'm like, I knew that light, all familiar. It was a cop. So I didn't open my door directly because I knew if I opened it, I had my alarm set on my car, it would go off pretty loud. So I put my keys in my cup holder. But since I was fasting, that was the time I was on my 4-day fast journey. I was delirious. I was hungry. My motor functions were slow because I hadn't eaten in days. It was been 3 days at that time. I couldn't find my glasses. And so he was standing there with his lights. So I was like, I don't want this cop to stand here too long, thinking, I'm trying to reach for something that I'm not. So I opened the door and the alarm went off. And I'm steadily looking and the alarm is going off and steadily looking. He's like, ma'am, do you want me to shut the door so the alarm will stop? I said, no, sir. I'm gonna look for my keys. I finally found my keys, right? Found my glasses. So I turned off the alarm, put my glasses on. And the cop was like, it was a male cop. And then his partner, she was a female. She was standing in the back. And the male was like, honey or sweetheart, whatever he said, some kind of words of affection, very, very respectful. He's like, ma'am, something like that. You're not in trouble. It's okay. You're not in trouble. I said, I can go somewhere else. He's like, no. You can stay here. This is fine. You're not in trouble. You didn't do anything wrong. He goes, I go around when I see cars parked in this area. There are people that I've found in this area that are unhoused. He called them unhoused instead of homeless, which was just so respectful. He said, there are people that are unhoused and they stay in their vehicles and cars, and I go check on them to make sure they're okay, make sure they don't need any food, and if they need food, I bring them food, and I'm just checking, are you okay? I said, oh, sir, thank you so much for checking on me. I'm good, sir. I have a home. I'm good. I appreciate you checking on me, but I'm good. I do have a home. He's like, okay, I'm just checking on you. You have a good night. I said, you too, sir. And as you saw from the previous footage, he was just checking on people in the cars. And I think one of the cars that was in the lot, they needed food. And he went back to his vehicle, and I think he, brought him something or gave him a voucher, whatever he did. But that was just beautiful. Like, I just found that to be a very beautiful gesture, and that was so nice of him to do that. He literally did not have to do that. I'm just very grateful that those cops were very calm. They had good situational awareness when it came to me, because I was so delirious, not thinking like, hello, there's 2 cops there and you're flipping through your sleeping bag, looking around, moving around. Like, they could have thought I was trying to reach for something that I wasn't. And it could have been a very bad situation, because I was trying to find my keys and I was delirious, and I have never done that in my life. But I'm just very grateful that those 2 police officers were just calm, good situational awareness, knew that I had no bad intentions, and knew that I was just delirious trying to find my keys and my glasses. So I'm glad that the situation turned out really well. But I just wanted to put this story out there, because they're just good cops out there that really care about people that do not have a home, that are forced to live in their vehicles. And the cop that you saw in the footage is just a prime example of just how nice a lot of police officers are. It's the few bad apples that give good police officers like that guy in the previous footage a bad name. So I just thought I'd put that story out there. Not all superheroes wear capes. This one wore a badge. He was awesome. It touched my heart. It was just like, when he left, I was just like, man, that was so cool. Like, he just cares, and he's helping those that are less fortunate, just checking on him while he's on the clock. That was really cool of him to do that. This is good. Couple of things that I have to get done, but I wasn't able to get them done today because the businesses that I needed to go to get these things done, they were closed because they didn't have any power. And this is day, 3 or 4, no power. So I got to get it done. So we'll see tomorrow if they're open. But, I'm just grateful that there's a lot of people that still don't have power. And I'm just grateful that I have power, and I have a home that I can sleep, that's warm. I got lights. I don't have to want for nothing. I have food. So I'm very, very grateful that in a situation where a lot of people in Michigan are still suffering because of this ice storm that went through. I said it was one of the worst ice storms in Michigan history. They've never seen so much ice like that. I'm just grateful that I'm able to be comfortable during the time when so many are struggling. So my heart and prayers go out to them. But today was just a relaxed day. It was raining all day, like I said. I tried to get some stuff done, wasn't able because the businesses didn't have power. So I just chilled out. I said, let me make dinner, eat it, with you guys and have a little chat, tell my heartwarming story. Because I wasn't going to, but I'm glad I did. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and finish the rest of this. But before I go, I have merch. So the link, I'll put the link, I'll pin the link to this video. It'll be pinned in the comments box down below. The link to my merch. Check it out. And yeah, that's that. Finally did it. But it's time for me to go. Finish this up, read, relax, enjoy the rest of my night, listen to the sounds of the rain. It stopped, but it's supposed to pick back up later on tonight, so I'm going to get some really good sleep. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Thanks for taking a little bit of time out of your day to watch my videos, to share your stories, to comment, to like the video. That means the world to me. You guys are awesome. I have the best community on YouTube. I literally don't care what anybody says, and I'll continue to say that until I can't say it no more. Thanks for watching. And as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Peace.